Does AT&T know a thing or two about phones? Well, they've been around since 1885, so I'm gonna go with yes, they know phones. But the world is a different place now, and AT&T faces some stiff competition from other major cell phone carriers. So how do they stack up these days? Should they be your carrier? Well, let's dive in. Now first up, let's talk about coverage and speed. Now, AT&T's coverage is second only to Verizon, and really it's not by much. But what I would suggest is that you always check their coverage map, especially if you're outside a major metro area. As far as the speed that you're going to get, in nationwide testing, on average, AT&T did not have the fastest overall speed. Verizon and T-Mobile were technically faster. However, in all major metro areas, AT&T was the most consistent. They always had greater than 10 megabits per second in every major metro area. No other provider can say that, so that's a huge win in AT&T's column. Now, as for the plans you can get through AT&T, there are a variety of different types, everything you've ever heard of. Now, they do have the unlimited, the family plans, the prepaid plans. You've got all of these options. Today, we're going to be concentrating on the unlimited versions of AT&T's plans, and there are two of those that we'll talk about. The and more, yes, with an ampersand, versus the and more premium. Now, as far as what these two plans do, the and more, it does a lot for you. There's a lot of reason that you might go with the and more plan, and then the and more premium plan just does it all better, frankly. So for instance, on the premium plan, you do not get any throttling at all until you hit a threshold of 22 gigabytes that month. On the regular and more plan, your data could be throttled at any time based on what the network needs at that moment. On the premium side, you get 15 gigabytes of mobile hotspot data. You don't get that with the and more plan. And as far as streaming goes, on the and more side, you are gonna get standard definition streaming. On the premium side, that's HD, 1080p streaming quality there. Now on both of them, you'll get the Watch TV app, which is great. But on that premium side, you actually get to choose a premium channel to go with that at no extra charge. So HBO, Starz, Showtime, that sort of thing. You can pick a premium channel to go with it. The other thing that you can get with both of these is a $15 discount on DirecTV Now, which is great if you're a cord cutter who likes your live TV. But on the and more premium side of it, you can actually decide whether you want that $15 discount to go to DirecTV Now or the traditional DirecTV service. So it's a pretty nice perk either way. Now, as for what this is all gonna cost you, for these plans, the first line is either $70 or $80 per month, depending on which unlimited plan you go with. And when I talk about these prices, I am factoring in discounts like auto pay, that sort of thing, and I am not factoring in additional taxes and fees. Those will be additional on your bill. Now, up from there, after that first line, it goes up until you get to 4 lines that'll come to either $160 or $190 a month, again, depending on which unlimited plan you go with. So how does this stack up? Well, it is more than Sprint or T-Mobile, and it is less than Verizon, but really only just by a little. When it comes to pricing, I kind of tend to lump AT&T in with Verizon. They're pretty closely matched. But one thing I would say is watch out for activation fees. $45 per line. This is higher even than Verizon. This is the highest activation fee in the industry. All right, so bottom line, do we recommend AT&T? Well, to recap a little bit, here's what we like about it. They have great coverage, they have good speed, especially in metro areas, and you actually have a lot of decent phone options. One thing to watch out for is if you're a fan of the Google Pixel, you won't find that in the AT&T store. Anything else you want, like the iPhone 10 that I'm holding in my hand right now, yeah, you can get that through AT&T. The other things that we like, they have a variety of plans. We only went through the unlimited plans today, but they do have a variety of plans, so you can try to fit your budget using those. And a lot of discounts and free goodies like DirecTV and DirecTV Now. Now, on the other hand, on the con side, I would include customer service, but honestly, that's industry-wide, that's a con, so it doesn't really count here. But their pricing is pretty high, and it sometimes can be a little bit confusing. And a big con, like I said, is those activation fees. If you're bringing an entire family over to an AT&T plan, Ouch. But as they say, you get what you pay for. AT&T is kind of like the workhorse option. It just works really well with plenty of options and lots of perks. So if you're willing to pay a little bit, they are a consistently top-tier carrier as far as we're concerned. So yeah, it's a solid choice. Now, if you want more details, head to the full review over at Reviews.org. I will link to it in the description below. And if you want to sound off on AT&T, then like, subscribe, and hit those comments, and we will answer any questions you might have. Thanks for watching, everybody.